And my buddy coming over. Gonna take this old water tank off our hands. Now he's a welder, so he knows how to fix the thing. I don't know what he's gonna do. He's gonna turn it into a water tank or a barbecue grill. That's up to him. But I asked my buddy, he said he didn't want it, so I told my other buddy, come get it, man. Plus, I'm gonna put a bonus on him in the form of a hot tub. Long story. He actually bought one of these things too, and his pump exactly the same with the desk switches. Well, I'm gonna donate this to his cause, and who knows, you know, maybe he can get it working. What you gonna make for supper, old girl?
No, we don't have food.
We got plenty of food, baby. I bought plenty of food.
That beef? No, wait,
Maybe let's do taco night. You wanna do taco night?
No.
Get some of that ground beef out of there, baby.
Beef, no.
We'll make tacos. Baby, I can't believe that you say we don't have any food.
Yeah.
Honey, we got plenty of food here in this house.
The beef?
Baby. What's wrong with the beef?
No.
I don't know why everybody's objecting to my beef. Check out all this food I got in this freezer, folks. I got like 5 kilos, 3-4 kilos of beef right there. Man, that stuff is, oh my gosh, what's that smell? Woo! That's gotta come out of here tomorrow, baby. Oh my Lord. I appreciate everybody's comments about the beef. There's no telling what's going on with this beef, you know. I bought it at a reputable place, but it just don't smell right. It don't. I have to admit that. I said, all right, I'll just cook. I mean, I ate it. I'm fine. It was okay in the spaghetti. Had a little gamey taste, smell to it. But I said, I'll cook it for the street kids. And she said, no, don't cook it for the street kids. I thought she was worried about their health. I said, why? She said, because it'll stink up the house. It'll stink up the whole place. Don't cook it here. Just give it away. And I read everybody's comments, and it's a good point. If I'm not going to feed it to my kids, I'm not going to feed it to anybody else. So I had to back off and punt, and I said, well, what about the cats? I mean, the cats obviously eat rats and mice and everything else. So every night when I cook, I could just cook up some of that ground beef to feed the cats. That's a great idea, right? But then she's still complaining about the smell. And if it is truly bad, I'd hate for anything to happen to the cats and the kitten. The cat and the kitten. So what do I do? What do I do with 8-9 pounds of bad ground beef stinking up in my freezer?
You just waste them on you though.
Okay, well, yeah, but I didn't know that at the time. I thought it was just on sale. I didn't buy that off of a street vendor. Let's clear that up. I bought it at a reputable place. I don't want to put their name out there. No need for that. Maybe it's just a one-off. The stuff was bad. So I didn't buy it from dude on the corner selling stuff off of his motorbike cart. In my defense, I got it at a reputable place. It looked good. The price was right. But unfortunately, like my buddy Eric said, he said, man, it smells like carabao that was like grazing on wild onions or something. It smells worse than that. So that's where we're at, folks. The dilemma of 8 pounds of ground beef that may or may not be edible. What do I do with it? What do you think I should do with it, baby?
I don't know.
As long as you can't smell it. I mean, I could put it in the trash can. I hate to waste that food, but what do you do? What do you do? I don't know anybody that's got any pigs around here. I'd give it to them. I don't know if pigs would eat it. Maybe we could take it out and give it a burial, proper burial. Just take it out in the field and bury it. No? Hate to put it in the trash can. It's a dilemma. What do you think for us, G? You want to have taco night? You want to do tacos? Want to do tacos, buddy, with the bad ground beef? It's about to come a lightning storm. And, you know, we order Grab a couple nights a week. We had pizza last night. Shout out to the folks at Paisanos. That pizza is so delicious. And folks, if you order a medium pepperoni pizza and we get the spaghetti and the lasagna, by the time you tip the driver, you're in for like 22 bucks. We get 2 meals out of that. So we're like 11 bucks a meal. What was that? 600, 550 pesos, 550 pesos a meal. Delicious food. So anyhow, I was gonna order some Grab tonight, but I don't want to order the Grab when it's a lightning and rainstorm. Hold on. So let me show you what we're having. Go ahead, baby. You may proceed. Oh yeah. Fatima demonstrating her cooking skills here. That's good, baby. Yeah, so I didn't want to chance the Grab driver getting into a crash on his motorbike. I said, baby, just fire me up some ramen noodles. And she's firing herself and the babies up some sardines. Pop the top on them sardines, baby. Now, why did you pour them in that soy sauce?
No, that's not soy sauce. That's the sardines.
Easy, baby. Don't get sardines on my legs.
That's not my problem. Where you put your...
Baby, can you do me a favor? Cut this thing on right here. This exhaust fan. Pull out them sardine fumes. You complaining about my beef. Complaining about my
that's
beef.
worse than my sardines, no? Oh my god.
They have a good exhaust fan right there. Now, do you plan on feeding this to my children?
Yeah, why not?
There's too much salt in there, baby. Too much sodium.
That's the tomato soup. Do you like...
Yeah. That's the Filipino side of them. They love them sardines.
Trash.
Baby, I'm holding a camera here.
Oh, you use your other...
How's it taste?
Sarap.
Alright, check on the status of my ramen, baby.
Later na.
Honey, we're not making wine over there. You just gotta pour the hot water on the noodles.
Yeah. Wait muna, because if I get the lid, the hots go out. So it's the noodles not cooked.
Huh? What?
Basta yun na yun. Huwag ka na mag-ano. Kapoy yung nagyapay.
Alright, good job there, big girl. You're a pretty good old girl.
Get a pork to one. I make humba.
What?
I make humba.
You make what?
Humba.
What the heck is a combat?
Humba!
Homba?
Yeah, pork humba.
Nah, that don't even sound appealing.
That sounds good. That's delicious. I agree.
Pork homba?
Yeah.
Nah, that doesn't sound appealing at all. Pick something else.
Yeah, that's what.
Pick something else. He's helping Mama with the laundry. How is it there, old girl?
I'm not old lagi.
Baby, when you hit 24, it's like breaking a sound barrier.
Maria, you want sardines or noodles? Yes. I'm asking, you want sardines or noodles? Noodles. Okay.
Just give her both.
No. She said no.
That's called drizzling. You're drizzling the sardine juice onto the rice. We'll call this dish Sardine Drizzle.
I like to eat sardines than your.
Why are you always eating before my food is prepared?
It just tastes better. First, me and you eat the ano.
All right, my friends, I'm gonna show y'all how to take a normal, ordinary bowl of chicken flavored ramen noodles and turn this into one delicious dish. I'm gonna call it Mexican food night for me. Now, step one, take some of these crackers here, saltines. What's it got? 3 in a pack. You're gonna crumble them up. Okay, Gordon Ramsay, he don't know about this, right? Okay, Anthony Bourdain, all them people eating the foie gras, you know, with the tweezers. You know, they get the tweezers and they move this piece of cracker over like that. They don't know shit about this. Now, I'm gonna show you how it's done, how to feed people when you're broke on a budget. Now, if you're broke, maybe you only got 1 pack of crackers. But these days, I'm big ballin'. I got a big fat wallet. You know what I mean? I'd have a lot more money if I didn't have this Filipino wife over here spending all my money.
Wow.
Better give me my money. So I'm coming in here, big ballin'. 3 packs of crackers. Go ahead and do like that, like that, like that. And then, oh Lord, I had 2 pieces jump out. Man, stir that up. Stir that up right there. You know, Maria's over there eating just regular noodles. Forrest G's eating rice and sardines. Well, Maria likes the sardines too. Okay, so what you do, you come in there. Shout out to my buddy Patrick, man. Thanks for bringing this to me. Hit it with the Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's wing sauce. Getting a little shadow in there because I'm not Steven Spielberg. Oh, just drizzle it. She did the sardine drizzle. Look at that. Look at the presentation on that dish. And then what you want to do is come back and make it like a tic-tac-toe. No, I'm just kidding. That really don't matter. I'll just make fun of people with tweezers. Tweezers and food in my book don't go together. All right. Now, baby, give me a fork or a pair of tweezers. Either way, I don't need no tweezers. I'm just joking. But you know what? This would be something good that you could use tweezers for. Jalapeno peppers. Look at that right there. Hard to find fresh ones over here. You always end up getting them out of the jar and just drizzle them on there. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know, is a shadow in the way? I don't even know here. I had to lick my fingers on that. Then we're going to take the Tex Mex cheese for cooking, bacon, pizzas, and sandwiches. Shredded cheese. Go ahead and pop this open here. Now, there's one ingredient that will make, you know what? I'm almost missing the mark on this dish. Hold the presses, folks. So look what I happen to have. Herbs and spices, cream cheese. This stuff is delicious on chips. I picked that up. Picked up a couple of them. We've already ate one. Let me just do the unboxing here. See if I can get through the tripod. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, even dropping juice down in there already. Good call. Didn't waste any of that juice. Just drip it in there. Look at that cream cheese juice. Gordon Ramsay don't know nothing about that. Now what you want to do, don't waste any of it. This stuff is expensive. Scrape that off of there. Don't scrape too hard that you get tinfoil, but just scrape it off. Okay? And we're gonna come in here and put a layer of cream cheese. Not too much, but enough to get the flavor going. Oh my gosh, folks. Like I said, I was gonna order grab tonight. I'm glad I didn't. Cause I turned this into a full-fledged cooking show. Alright, that's enough because I want to save this for my chips. Enough to get the flavor locked in there. Look at that, look at that. Oh, yeah. Shit, now I got 2 forks in there. Come over here with the cheese. Better check it. Look, take a look down in there. Make sure there's no mold or anything growing on the cheese. Baby, take a look. Can you take a look at this cheese? See if it looks okay. I don't got my glasses on. Looks all right?
That's not open, no?
Huh?
That's not open.
It's okay? All right, well, after buying that beef, I need to get a second opinion. But there you go. Sprinkle the cheese on top. Top of the cream cheese. Okay? Baby, this dish is called Absolute Deliciousness, okay? We're going heavy on the cheese, on top of the cream cheese. Oh, my Lord. Now you think I'm done, but just for presentation, for all the tweezer folks out there, I'm just gonna do another drizzle. Called the Ramen Drizzle. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh my goodness, on the presentation. Honey, put all my ingredients in the ref because I'm about to celebrate. I'm about to celebrate. Folks, is this not the most beautiful? Let me zoom in here. I got to zoom in on this. Is this not the most beautiful dish? Let me get my trash out of the way, clean up my kitchen, that you've seen in a long time. I mean, I don't know why people watch that dude Gordon Ramsay, because he don't know how to take ramen noodles and some delicious ingredients. Look at that. Baby, you laugh, but you're over here trying to get a taster on this.
No, I'm not. It's raining, no?
Yeah, it's
Look at
raining.
my clothes.
Let me get a picture of this. Oh yeah, a couple photographs of this. Leave that lizard alone, boy. He's chasing the house lizard. Look at that, look at that, look at that. I don't even know what angle to show you. I'm going with a spoon. You can eat it with a fork. But look at that cross section right there. Let me get my face out of the way. Hopefully it'll focus on that. Oh my Lord. Let me just take a bite of it. Mmm. I'm a genius. Got the spice going on. Delicious. You want to try a bite? Huh? You don't like the spicy, huh? Thanks for joining me, folks.